Alrighty, guys, you know who it is. It is your boy, SBC Prophet with TFN Network, and I am here as always with my co-host,
Heavenly, the one and only.
and this is the final podcast episode before WrestleMania 40. I know, once he heard me say final, he said, wait a minute, we stopping? But no.
Yeah, I'll say, what are you on about?
But no, this is the final episode of, this is the final episode before WrestleMania. And, so, definitely, we just filmed a video, filmed a couple of shorts, actually, before filming this podcast episode right now.
Doing our predictions of the match card for both Night 1 and Night 2 of WrestleMania.
So, we will not be giving our predictions in this podcast episode. If you want to see that, go to all of our social medias, which is always in the links of whatever you're watching this on. If it's on YouTube, I got the link in the description on there. If you're listening to this on Buzzsprout, it should be a link there also in our bio or whatever. And then, Spotify, Apple, all that, we have links. So you can definitely check out all of our social medias. They're going to be posted on all there by the end of today. I fucked up again with posting. So to give you guys... But this time it wasn't because I forgot. I knew I had to post, but I wasn't in an area where I could post.
He let y'all down. It's crazy. New stop.
So to definitely make it up to you guys, we're dropping 2 episodes Friday. You guys are gonna get 2 episodes and back to back, non-stop, heat, action, all that bull. It's like no, but definitely, like I said, I'm sorry. So you guys will get 2 episodes. But man, what do we talk about? What do we talk about first? I mean, we can talk about SmackDown, but
we can talk about SmackDown overall.
But I was I at work on Smack? I think I was at work, so I didn't get to see SmackDown.
I'm trying to remember SmackDown. Oh, that's when Jade made her quote unquote, we're gonna say quote unquote, SmackDown debut actually like as part of the roster, showing that how much of a high caliber star and everything. The opening line was like finally and all that. Like this is the moment where like everyone was waiting for, and boom, and then like how she dominated damage control by herself. They're already showing that she's on that caliber and already star level. So
yeah, with her wrestling, definitely. I didn't really see much of her in AEW, so I don't know if her mic skills are good or not. I don't know if you could tell me that. I mean, I'm not just to be clear. I don't know if I've ever said this in any previous episodes. I'm not just a WWE watcher, but I don't genuinely keep up with anything really outside WWE because it doesn't have as much coverage as WWE does. So, not that I don't want to go out of my way to look for stuff, but if something doesn't like appear, like if I'm going through news, social media, whatever, but I do definitely watch. I try to watch. Well, I apologize about that. I try to watch and keep up with all that stuff as I can, but since it's all throughout the week and now that I'm now working at a part-time job, it is a little bit tougher to see the episodes of everything, including Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. So, but anyways, why don't you pull up that, damn. Could you see if you could find that list of, because I read today that apparently 10 superstars were released from the AEW roster. Let's talk about this. Having Heavenly look it up because my phone's on a charger. He's a great co-host.
He bullies me. Never stop. This man, I do a lot of stuff on the side, and I don't get treated with the respect I deserve. It's really crazy. But I digress. My co-host is looking at me with angry eyes, giving me eyes of like.
So you
shut
told
up.
him? So you told him? It's like no. But no. Listen, I wouldn't do this with anybody else, man. This right here, me and him get into great discussions all the time when we're not even doing this podcast about wrestling, just about anything in general. I can really talk about life with this man, and so it's glad I started a podcast with this guy.
I don't think this is.
I mean, I screenshotted it on my phone. I can.
I'm just trying to remember.
So,
Brian Pillman Jr. Well, no.
No, yeah. That's not the. Here, let me grab.
Yeah.
Give me a second, guys. Let me grab my phone and send him the screenshots I took. So, talk to them for a second.
I'm not gonna lie. For the last time we talked. We haven't done a one-on-one lately. Oh yeah, since because it's been a while. This is my last month in college, where I'm graduating in May 3rd. This moment has been surreal, cause this is really something I like. I thought like, oh, when I get to this moment, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna be happy and all that. But now it's just like a little nervous, cause not knowing what really to expect afterwards. But this is a wrestling podcast, not a real life podcast. So, if for those that really want to know what my thought process is, y'all can hit me up and we could talk like that.
Yeah, definitely. Our social medias is also our personal social medias are also on in our link tree, which is in the bio.
But we got Jose the Assistant, Sap. Parker, I can't even pronounce his last name.
Let me see. Parker,
Yeah, look at you.
No. I know because I've seen that last name before. Is it Bordeaux? I think it's Bordeaux.
Bordeaux?
Yeah, it's the English language is weird.
Stu Grayson, Gonzalez, Anthony Henry, Slim J, Brandon Tate, Brent Tate, and yeah, and that's it. I thought there was more.
Yeah, no, they said it was only 10, but well, that is crazy. So they made their first round of cuts, and that's it. Shouldn't be paying people $10 million contracts.
They shouldn't, but
they do, and it's crazy because he went on record around when AEW Tony Khan went on record. I think with Ariel Helwani, around time when AEW first became a thing, and he said that, listen, not everybody can be paid the same thing. That is how a company goes under. But it seems he's now not following his own advice, his own words.
Yeah, but y'all also remember it's like they're getting paid guaranteed money and all that, which is great. But at the same time, it's like, are the matches really being delivered though throughout the end of the night? Where it's like, if let's say you had a match and we're both getting paid, let's say like $1 million, and like we're like, oh, you want to just have like a quick like 3-minute match and that's it?
Yeah, like you're overpaying, and because you're overpaying, so they feel like, damn, I don't need to put in that much effort. Some, they're like, listen, all right, now that you're paying me this, I'm going to put in the effort. But some people will also be like, no, I'm not going to put in the effort because you're giving me... Like, if Enzo Amore got paid that type of money, bro, that man would do a schoolboy finish every fucking match he has.
Oh, in a heartbeat. And mind you, it's like... surprised, I heard anything about Enzo. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I actually used to listen to his music a little.
That's crazy. I don't blame you. I still remember the first song he released when he got proven he was innocent. Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, granted though, I do believe, like, I understand why WWE does it. I don't know what things we're going to tell a podcast, like how WWE needs to improve and all that. I feel like, again, with serious accusations and all that, yes, take cautious. But at least,
like, suspend him for a while, and then if he's found guilty, fire him or do whatever. But just straight up releasing them is crazy, because the difference is that people will complain, they'll be like, oh, fire him, but because obviously it's innocent until proven suspending him would be the right thing to do. Now, and that goes for anybody, even Vince McMahon in his situation, because these are allegations. These are not confirmed hard facts. Now, we believe that. I mean, I believe. I don't know about you, but I believe Vince McMahon has done it, and and all that. But just in that situation, you're supposed to be proven innocent until guilty. That's the way how the law is supposed to work in America. But everybody, because of social media and stuff, thinks that they're judge, jury, and executioner, and that they can say how things should supposed to go. So I feel he should have been suspended, and then when he was found innocent, could have been then brought back on to the main roster, whatever. It's not like with the whole Chris Jericho situation that happened earlier this year, where he was still wrestling every single night, every single week on TV while the whole entire thing was going on.
No, they legit pushed Chris Jericho to the side, and legit he's on he's suspended for right now at this moment until clear up the case and accusations, which is what you should really be doing, and having a whole investigation team, trying to see what actually is the case. But I would say it also goes with the whole situation with Jeff Hardy, where how Jeff Hardy lost the IC belt because apparently WWE thought he was high, and they were like, oh, okay, since you're back on it, boom, we're gonna terminate your contract and you're fired. All reality, he was at that time he was sober, and then boom, a few months he went to AEW, then got a DUI.
Well, no, he didn't have the Intercontinental title at that time.
Yes, he did.
He did.
The last time when Jeff Hardy was in WWE, he had the IC championship.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That goes to show how much I remember.
And when they find out he was clear,
they would try to give him the Hall of Fame and an entrance in the Royal Rumble because they realized they fucked up.
Yeah, and what she said, "Fuck you."
But then got a DUI in AEW.
Yeah, I'll say.
So WWE was kind of right, but
they were right, but it was the wrong time.
Yeah, wrong time. They should have investigated a little bit more because even fans said it looked like he had took a nasty bump or whatever, and was maybe concussed or just a little.
Just out of it. And which is what happened with Johnny Gargano, this on this Monday Night Raw, where he legit went did a suicide dive. It was more he put more of his body weight was over Dominic Mysterio, and which his head hit the announce table.
Damn.
He's fine. He's completely stable. There's no he's having head injuries or anything like that. It was just at that moment.
Damn.
So it's WWE is on top. It's on top of their from medical support. They're on top of that. But it's just other shit. They're just
Yeah.
Prime example, talk about medical. Do you know that the AEW they didn't pay for CM Punk broken tricep?
They didn't.
They didn't. He had to pay for it.
Is that what he discussed in this interview?
Yeah. It was completely like an AEW by CM Punk, what he did on that podcast.
Well, that is... I don't necessarily know how much a broken tricep costs to get repaired, especially surgically, and then, you got medication, and you got the hospital stay, food, so he probably did definitely have to pay a pretty penny, and that is unfortunate that AEW did not take care of one of their biggest stars. I'm not gonna
lead towards but I'm gonna lead towards let's say Darby Allin or other people that take serious injuries. Now, are the rest of themselves are not paying for all those hospital bills?
Because WWE pays as long as you get injured in the match.
If you get injured in a match,
yeah.
But that's the thing. I think there's no union in both WWE or AEW.
Yeah, every time they were trying to make a union in WWE, whoever tried to start that union got fired.
Which is insane, and which is kind of crazy. Is
But that was under Vince's rule. I feel with Triple H, he might not necessarily let there be a union, but he would definitely, I think, has done things backstage to make it better.
Yeah.
Because he understands that at the end of the day, everybody's human. The lighter work schedule. They can request days off. They can be oh, listen, my child's graduation is this day. I can't work. He understands it, especially with the whole thing with his heart. He realized that life is precious. So,
and mind you, it's like he understands. Again, I think Triple H is really the best person to like really run WWE. I'm gonna stand by this.
I still feel like he and Shane, it should have been like a 50-50 because I think Shane.
I feel like as both like, I'm so sorry to cut you off. Just like both of them run together, but both have equal power and sense of like, yeah, Shane has some like last name, but still it's like he does have more control than Triple H than Hunter has over Shane, which is like both of them have to at least come to an agreement and understand like what really is best for business. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, Triple H do you saw the whole Nike's / Jordan shoe not collab but video he did? I'm trying to remember who he did it with.
Triple H.
Yeah.
You mean the sneaker complex?
Yeah.
The complex sneaker shopping?
Yeah.
I saw like 30 seconds of it. But he was just like, yeah, he says it's kind of crazy how, like, back in the day, business-wise, they'd wear suits and dress shoes, and now they're wearing dress shoes and sneakers, and he's like, he's trying to upgrade with the times. Like, the shoes he was wearing, his kids got them, so he was like...
Yeah, but I was gonna say, like, he's like this, you think there'll ever be, there'll be, like, someone signing, like, a contract with Jordan or Nike? He said he believes so. Okay, he see that, like, some aspect of our WWE is going into other sports with how like other athletes are doing like the whole the ones up in the sky showing like Roman Reigns and other stories. So it's like you can see it. And
athletes usually tend to understand that wrestling is a sport and that they can get hurt doing it, and not everybody can just get up and do it. Like like athletes, it's the regular people that. Casuals or people who aren't who aren't fans at all. Oh yeah, it's fake. It's not fake. It's predetermined, and they can still get injured.
It's my favorite is legit. Mia fucking talking about like, oh yeah, wrestling is fake and all that, and then a wrestler legit said, oh, just come down to the performance center and all that, and like
they flare chopped her, and she was just like.
No, well, yeah, but also like doing like legit like a full on like training, like legit like everything that they do, the ropes, like going to bump and like the moment where she hits the mat, she didn't want to get back up. She wanted to like just stay lying down, which is understandable, but you can't do that if you're performing in front of people. You gotta get your ass up. Yeah.
No, Triple H has said that though, that they've had athletes always come up to them, but then they do it, and they're like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, because they always want to be the one that does the move to another person. No one wants to be the person taking the bump. And let's say from a ladder.
I don't know. I think I'm that psychotic, bro. I think that put me through a table, bro.
Now, here's the thing. Push it to the table. Now, table from a ladder?
See now.
Or from a Hell in a Cell. Or just regular?
Neither of those. It's just regular, because I'm not a big fan of heights. Now, granted, I will do one of those if I know for a fact I'm not going to fucking die. Like, if I know that myself personally, I can make sure that I sell it good enough that I don't break my fucking neck. Good. But, no, like, because my dream is to run a wrestling company, I'm willing, like Vince McMahon, I'm willing to get involved and, like, damn, like, a wrestler got put me through a table, got hit me with a chair or something, but we just gotta make sure we just move accordingly due to my condition. I can't take no chair shots to the head. I can't.
Again, what happened? Like, just you got a disagreement with that for the wrestler, and they just hold that one argument, and just next thing you know, bang, chair shot to the head.
Maybe that could happen.
Like I said,
but if I got thrown Mankind style off of hell, bro, I'd shit myself. as I'm looking, falling,
streaming,
as I'm fucking falling, looking at the ceiling, just as my body's about to crash to that table, bro. Luckily, there won't be no mic or nothing because they just hear and just no. As I'm there laying in pain and shit. That's why I'm gonna make sure I'm wearing pants that you can't see stains. Because, bro. I'd make sure I wouldn't eat none that entire day. So as I feel my body trying to produce shit, it just wouldn't, nothing would happen.
I mean, it's still gonna happen no matter what.
But no. See, but yeah, from like a ladder, no. But since I'm not a wrestler, I also don't see why the fuck I'd be on top of a ladder.
It's a ladder match.
Like, I don't fucking know.
You think John Cena Edge want to be put to 2 tables in that match with John Cena?
I bet you his ass got a bonus for it.
Maybe. Probably he didn't. He probably got like a slap on the wrist and like, good job, kid.
Maybe.
Mind you, pay-per-views were on Sundays, so imagine like next day you're really in pain and you got to do an Iron Man match next night, just back in pain.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can understand just wrestlers getting addicted to painkillers. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Prime example, HBK. Stop.
Yeah, no, but it's so crazy that Shawn Michaels really predicted their success. He said that one day D-Generation X is going to take over WWE, and now look at him.
Yeah, HBK, NXT. Why you got Triple H?
Running that, and then you got Road Dogg. I think he's like head of, like, he's like either Scouts talent or some, or he's one of the head trainers at the Performance Center. I think X-Pac does scouting for them. Like,
I can see X-Pac doing that.
Yeah, so it's like they just do a lot of, like, they took over. They definitely took over.
I would say it's just, have you ever look at the Tough Enough like
That show, I felt bad. That show flopped, but that was because WWE didn't do anything with the people that won or anything like that. And then they kind of like, I mean, UFC does it too with the Ultimate Fighter. There's some people, like, they still bring them on even though they didn't win or whatever. But they were also bringing on people and then still not doing shit with them, really, like The Miz and all this other stuff. And
I mean, alright, we can't put The Miz in there. It's because, like, look how The Miz is now.
But I'm talking about back then.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, during that time with all the people that you had, like, in your roster, it's like, come on, are you really gonna put The Miz, like, over, like, someone like Brock Lesnar or, like, Kurt Angle?
Yeah.
Or like again, like, during that moment, it's like John Cena, Randy, like, they're like making name for themselves little by little.
Yeah.
But like, prime example is like it's Eddie, Eddie, Batista, Triple H, Ric Flair.
Yes, I'm not saying that.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm not saying that they had to be given a world, obviously, but if, damn, you would think that, okay, I just won this reality TV show that's supposed to guarantee me like a WWE contract, I'd be doing something instead of fucking jobbing for my entire career or some shit like that. It just, they got done dirty. Like, pretty much every contestant on that show. Like, every winner. And they also did that shit, like the last time they did Tough Enough was like, what, fucking 2015? And then before that, it was like 2005 or some shit. Like, they do, like, every season just shit ton of time later. But the Performance Center, it's crazy. I wonder if fans can't go to the Performance Center, right? Like, we can't go and watch.
I'm gonna check that.
Because that would be, that'd
so.
be kind of cool to do. But I don't think we're allowed to do that. But I feel like maybe, like, as a visitor or if you're trying to learn. Because also, what I want to know is if wrestlers can just go to the Performance Center, like wrestlers that aren't even WWE superstars, like, to try to get WWE's attention. Like, if Kenny Omega could just walk the fuck into the Performance Center and just start throwing motherfuckers around and seeing if that'll get some attention. Not saying nothing?
No, it's like, okay, no, again, NXT is also at the Performance Center, so it's like, I'm trying to see,
I wouldn't mind going to an NXT show. I feel like I'd be fire. Imagine we went to an NXT show back in its, like, heyday. Adam Cole, Andrade, Johnny Gargano, all of them there. You gonna see one of those matches live?
Fire.
Shit, we about to look up tickets. Fuck it. That might be what we do for your birthday.
Who knows?
Go to NXT New York.
But I feel like I think so. I think you're able to go inside there and all that. I don't think you're able to like
obviously like going to the ring, none of that. But I do think that would be kind of cool to just like watch them do their shit live. Yeah. And then maybe even that could be a thing. Like we go there and we're like, oh hey, we're media, whatever. Try to get an interview. Because that's what I want to try to get, like lapel mics, and I want to try to get like.
Oh yeah, like legit boom.
Like that, and then get like an actual like so then that could be. Like I have plans for this channel and everything, and for this brand, you know, TFN. 5 times segment.
Five times.
Yeah, Booker T is hilarious.
He really. Booker's crazy part is like. Our truth is it's similar to he could be similar to Booker T. I could see it in the future. Imagine Booker T and R-Truth on fucking commentary. Just any show. Just imagine that.
Well, they've done. It was a pay-per-view back when R-Truth was with Carmella, and they were doing at like the pre-show panel, and it was just funny as fuck. Cause like R-Truth just being R-Truth, and like Booker's just kind of looking at him like what the fuck is going on? Like
no, but that's what I'm saying. So imagine that like. Booker and like R-Truth but they're like legit the commentary team for the show, and which is like one moment you see R-Truth like, and then like the whole gig is like every single time the camera pans out, R-Truth is doing something new, or he has a new outfit. Where next thing you know, he's eating a pizza from let's say Pizza Hut. Next thing you know, you just see him wearing like a whole beach gear outfit with the sunglasses and just drinking like a fruity drink. Next thing you know, he dressed like an army guy, like just little by little, just like you're just like wondering like.
It kind of reminds me of that thing with Ray J's head.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, and Booker T's just gonna comment like, "Where are you getting? Where are you going?" Be like,
it's still funny when, like I said, Booker T had gotten into an altercation with Batista backstage. Apparently, had knocked him out, and then. Like the very next week or later on that night or whatever, Batista got put to
Batista down.
Yeah, he's like, Batista is down. And JBL was like, Batista is unconscious. He's like, Batista is down. It was just funny as fuck.
Now, like I said,
no, there, like it's 3 parts to it, but it is his most funniest moments of commentary. And like I said, bro, he is just a hilarious human being. He said, "You see the rolls on the back of his head." He said he's so fit, his ears got muscles. That shit killed me. Yeah, no. He said, "Sop it up with a biscuit."
I just realized Saturday really is gonna be an impactful day, due to the fact that it's also an NXT pay-per-view.
Yeah, but that's just like during the day, and then.
I'm about to see what's the match card for that. We could try to do some predictions on that on here. Give people a little taste.
Yeah, give people a little taste, even though I don't really watch the NXT.
Wild. Talk to the viewers as I'm trying to find the match card.
So, what we want to know is, well, what I want to know is, put it into the comment section. If they allow you to on whatever platform. Put in the comments exactly where you're going to watch WrestleMania. Are you going to watch it at home? Are you going to watch it at a bar? Are you going to watch it at a friend's house? Me and Heavenly here are going to watch it at a bar because plans changed. So, well, for night 1. Night 2, it's going to be at our friend's house. But night 1 is going to be at the bar. Yeah.
I don't know him. Let me stop.
But damn, it's crazy.
I
feel like we've been talking for a while. It hasn't even been a half hour yet. I'm
trying to remember. Okay, it's called NXT Stand and Deliver. That's the name of the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of one of their like. There's been a couple of Stand and Delivers. It's got, like Takeover's like their version of WrestleMania, while like. Stand and Deliver is kind of like something, one of the other big pay-per-views they have a year.
I mean, NXT TakeOver is they pop off.
They do pop off.
They pop off.
Listen, just because I don't watch on a week-to-week basis doesn't mean that I don't check out NXT at all. I've seen a lot of great matches from the golden era, the black and white era, the black and gold era, you know, of NXT and all that. I didn't watch any NXT 2.0 because Vince McMahon took over that shit, and I said, fuck no.
So,
I refuse. What time is it even going to be at?
Let me check. It's supposed to run for 2 hours, apparently.
So that's not going to be many matches.
Nah. I don't can't find the time for where it starts, but I do have the match, again, the match cards, where they have the...
Maybe it says that at the bottom of the article, the time.
Maybe. But they have the NXT Tag Team match, which the Wolf Dogs versus Baron Corbin and...
What type of fucking name is... Never mind, continue.
Braun Breaker is the one that made the name. And where Baron Corbin was like, no, like, he kept on saying no to the name. But it got, you know WWE. Boom, boom. It's like with the new Republican with... Yeah, that's the new Republican is it's Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates. Yeah, that's the
their
team.
Name?
Yeah.
The New Republican.
Yeah.
The New Republic.
New Republic.
The fuck they think they from Star Wars?
hey. But because they're the champions, they're fighting the OC, which is Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
The OC's in NXT?
Yeah.
Damn. How the mighty have fallen.
I know, right? LWO.
LWO?
Yeah,
So are they trying to make like NXT like with both brands also? With, like, kind of having...
they get people from Raw or SmackDown can appear.
Okay, because I was going to say LWO is
on
the main roster.
And that's with Jacqueline, I don't know how to pronounce his first name, Wild and Cruz Del Toro. And then
I definitely think for that one it would be...
There's still one more. There's still one more team.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's not even done. And that's a weird name. Aximal.
What? Let me see.
Aximal. Right here.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's that dude that wears that mask.
I don't know why you have a weird name like that.
I don't fucking know.
But again, I see Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
That's all for him.
Yeah, like...
And, alright, for NXT North American Championship, it's a triple threat. Abba. You're not playing.
Oba Femi?
Yeah, I'm not playing no game.
Jaika. And Josh Briggs. Like, thank you. The last one got a regular name.
Dijak.
Ain't that the one that's called Gunther and...
Yeah, that's one like...
With the blonde hair, and he's the...
I believe so, yeah.
Like...
He's the one that with the leather jacket and like kind of like Terminator vibes. You know?
No, then that's the wrong person. But was he the one that played T-Bar?
Probably. I'm about to check right now. But I like Dijak.
I don't even know who the champion is. I'm very honest with you.
Like Terminator vibe.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Well, you look at me like so weird, like...
No, because I thought it was the other dude. The dude that, the guy with the blonde hair. He's kind of short. He was in a feud with Carmelo Hayes.
You think about Ilya Dragunov?
Yes, him. That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah. No, he's an NXT champion.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, well, we already know who's going to be in that match.
Yeah. and where you have the NXT Women's Champion is Laura.
You're having Floyd Mayweather moments.
No, cause it's like weird ass fucking names.
Let me see.
It's legit. It's Laura Valkyra.
Valkyrie. Oh, Valkyrie. Okay, you're right. I thought she was gonna say I thought she fucked up Valkyrie, and I was about to be like, bro.
Legit is Valkyrie. So.
And Roxy Perez, yeah, no.
Yeah. Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez, yeah, I definitely think Valkyrie.
I said Roxanne.
Yeah. No, I don't see. Roxanne got like an Old Bailey gimmick. Like it looks like she just looks like she's like too soft. Like she can't.
True, but at the same time, you never know. So, again, I like how you trying to give me like fucking oh yeah, I haven't made work. No, because you were like looking at these names like damn. Like how do you really say this shit? And then the last one is you got the NXT out. It looks like a fail forward. It doesn't even say fail forward, but it's Ilya Dragunov versus Tony D'Angelo, Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams. I see Trick.
I see Ilya.
Really? I see Trick. I see Trick.
Ilya winner.
Nah, Trick has been like he's been doing good, and like with that crowd pop with the whole when Carmelo Hayes was in SmackDown, and just like the whole crowd just erupted like whoop that Trick. That was like a pop that you were like you not think of like
like damn like okay well he's a star or whatever
like he's a star and like okay like this is like a notice like get ready for him, and like in that moment where it's like where you think like Carmelo Hayes would get like that kind of pop, he didn't. But for Trick Williams, where you don't think he's gonna get that pop, he gets a pop, which is like, damn. Do you really want to put now? It's like, dun dun.
But yeah.
Now, see, I'm really thinking about that. Like during that whole moment, like Trick Williams probably wasn't in like a rivalry at that point, but when like you know how that tournament they did to see who would fight Logan Paul for the United States at the Royal Rumble. I feel like for NXT to choose person, again, I gotta say why they chose Carmelo. But I can see Trick Williams. Trick Williams would have been a good one. That would have been like, okay, boom, boom. And then that would be more to add more to the feel of like, Carmelo Hayes, like, I've been here longer than NXT. I should be the one getting knowledge. I've been doing this, that.
Hell yeah.
That's how you build. Like I said, I feel like I know how to build a rivalry.
Well, that's why when I start my wrestling company, I'm offering you a head writer position.
He's gonna hate how I'm gonna book.
See, he swears that like I'm gonna like turn out every idea he comes to me with, and that's not true. If he came to me with like a fucking Katie Vick angle, I'm gonna be like, no, like we can't do that. But if you came to me with something like Chris Jericho said in that interview with Chris Van Violet, it's not that Vince McMahon said no. Vince McMahon would say no, but do you have something better? I would just be like, all right, well, we could talk about it and then see what else we can come up with, or maybe we can just take what you did and then edit it a little bit. But yeah, no, I'd make you a head writer. I don't know how much you get paid, because starting out, shit ain't gonna be straight up making millions of dollars or whatever. But
Becky Lynch said this. I'm looking online. If I quit tomorrow, I'm still the greatest woman to ever done it.
Of the modern era, maybe.
Modern era, I would say.
Because listen, don't get me wrong. I respect Charlotte Flair. I respect Bayley. I respect
Mercedes.
I respect all them. But Becky went from basically like all of them were basically put on a pedestal from the very beginning. She kind of was, but not really. She had to, because of her accent, they didn't like her doing promos. She had a lot of things going against her. And granted, Nia Jax, by fucking up and botching, gave her kind of a push. She took that push and ran with it completely, and has not looked back and said, listen, I'm trying to take over John Cena as the marquee of the company and all this shit like that. And
but she low-key became a Super Cena, Super Becky, if you think about it.
Kind of.
Not what you mean, kind of.
She remember though that she was a badass though. Was it last SummerSlam or was it the year before that where her shoulder came out during the match and we literally saw it was like sticking out or whatever, and she just continued doing everything.
I think it was
because she was out for a while too after that.
I think the last two.
It was against Bianca, and then like Bianca was gonna get jumped, I think, by Damage Control.
It was SummerSlam.
Yeah. Damage Control. Everybody had they returned or whatever, and then Damage Control like had formed, and they were gonna jump Bianca, but then Bailey, even with her, not Bailey, Becky with her shit popped out.
If that's the case, then it has to be WrestleMania.
It wasn't WrestleMania. No, it was the SummerSlam because it was the SummerSlam with the really long ass ramp, the one that like made an L shape.
Yeah. I always hate that shit. I still do. Mind you, in the fucking games, they have the ramp just straight. It's like
basic. Yeah.
And which is like, if you gotta do this in this shit, do the shit in the game also. Make that long ass shit.
That's why I say, and I'll say it all the time, do a wrestling game every 2 years or even longer. Because that gives you a chance to really get good renders on superstars, especially new superstars that are coming in. That you can add more match types, you can add more animations, you can add more stuff. 2 years. Look at what they did when they did 2 years. When they took off 2 years from 2020 to 2022, it wasn't the biggest jump, but it was definitely like, okay, this is their potential.
The potential was there. I'll agree with you on that. Potential was there. It still felt like some things were lacking. It's crazy part is like how 20 there was like more creative. I'll say more creative freedom they have in the game, where it's like the different arenas, different weapons like underneath the ring, and all that was cool. And then even like the backstage brawl, where it's like the furnace room, which is like tough, but the game was still shitty at the end of the day. No matter what, like people talk shit about W2K15 being a shitty game, which is still wild to me. But
15 was alright.
15 was alright. It's better than fucking 20.
Yeah, no. 16 was okay. 17 was pretty good.
17 was good.
18 was okay. 19 was like immaculate. Everybody loved 19.
19, you really felt like they put their all into it. Especially like it was the AJ Styles challenge, which is like, which we need something more like that, which that bring more like the wrestling community like more as one.
Together.
No, I mean yes together, but it's also like it's friendly competition.
What I would like honestly is like a new game mode where you can make factions with your friends and go against other factions. So like what I mean by is like I can make a faction rate, and then you have a creative superstar, I have a creative superstar, and we need like 2 more or maybe more. It could go like up to 6 people, let's just say 6 people, right? And then you can just go into faction battles, and then like you can get like a faction rank and have like a record, your faction's record, and it's not always going to be like 6-on-6s. It could be like a 3-on-3, 1-on-1, whatever, different match. But you're representing your faction, like y'all would wear like someone matching attire or whatever, or something like that. I think that'd be a cool move.
I can see that.
Like if they got rid of my faction thing and turned it into that.
See, I'll actually, I could definitely see that. All I was say is, I want them to add, once you finish like, again, I missed the old Mario Rise, where once you complete the story, you're still able to play as your character and throughout like, and just still have your career. Cause like once you're done, it's like boom. You can't even go back and like enjoy like some of the moments you have like done, cause it's right finished. So having that aspect of like, all right, boom, at least continue it. So understand, or even doing this, put your character as like if your other friends have the game and all that, your character makes an appearance.
Yeah, that's how they used to be, where they could appear and that'd be crazy. Yep.
And imagine this, my character. All of a sudden, like, you're getting tagged and all that. I don't know, you're finding someone. My character entrance music. You don't know, because it's a custom entrance, because everyone's different. You just see this entrance, and you're just like, who's this? And next thing you know, you realize, who character is this? And boom, they attack you and everything, start a whole rivalry with you, and boom. You're just like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something like that would be kind of cool. Like, that would be cool. I think my idea would be cool. But that's why I feel like to do stuff like that, they would need more time than just a yearly release.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, rosters also change throughout, like...
Yeah. People get let go. Especially over the last couple of years, they've had such a difficult time because so many people were being released and that they were losing like half the fucking roster in the middle of game development.
Yeah, so it's like I can understand. Yeah, them not trying. Them like not trying to do like a 2-year gap of making wrestling game, but at the same time, it's like
literally one of the
you have to then you have to double like
one
arenas also.
One of the old Road to WrestleMania writers, he said that if they released the game and then spent a year doing like live service and like doing the updates, whatever, cool, and then releasing another game, so that is like a 2-year study. You have one team that still focuses on this game, but then another team that's focusing on the next game. Which, yes, I know cuts resources, but like 2K is pretty big.
It really is.
Pretty big company.
Big.
Clearly, they can work on fucking 2K Drive.
I mean, but at the same time, 2K is also the ones that added a new term of service agreement about the VC. So you think they're really not a company for the people, and which there are some people that are already saying like they're not buying the next not wrestling but like NBA 2K, which I don't blame them. It's not a company for the people.
You're fucking stupid. But yeah, no. Like I said, if I had a wrestling company, so I've either wanted to go with Extreme, with an X, Championship Wrestling Association. Right, that was the name. Or this is the one I've stuck with for the longest. But the only thing is that there's already a GCW, so I gotta edit it a little bit. But Gladiator Championship Wrestling.
I thought the second one.
But the thing is that there's already a GCW Game Changer Wrestling, so that'd be tough. I gotta add another letter, or I gotta change.
International to the. No.
Maybe international Gladiator. Nah.
No, because then like.
Or I could just switch it. Gladiator Wrestling Championship.
Yeah. National. NG. National. No. Nation.
Yeah, because I just thought about that literally right then and there. I'm like, damn, wait, there's GCW already.
I was gonna say, oh, you can still do it. You probably do it in acronyms, but I was like, oh no, you can't do it because New Japan Pro Wrestling, IGWP.
But yeah, Gladiator Championship Wrestling, that's what I was kind of thinking. And, like, it'd be called, like, the Arena or, like, the Dome or some shit like that. It'd be called, like, where... Because I think I want to get, like, a building made to host, like, you know, the show for a while until we can then, like, start going to actual, like, arenas and shit like that and doing whatever. Like, that's kind of what... Like, get, like, a building made or take a building that's, like, you know, foreclosed or whatever and get it turned into, like, you know, that, but people can walk in and we'll have, like, I'd have it like looking like a coliseum, like it'd be like the crowd's supposed to kind of sit all around in a circle around the ring, like obviously like not close enough.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like that'd be like a pay-per-view type feeling.
But that's kind of because gladiator events back then were a big deal. So.
Yeah, but I mean, I can say as a pay-per-view like venue, just like boom, 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 like having that set up, and then that'd be like your version of like a WrestleMania or All In.
Maybe I'll take that into consideration because they said to really run a wrestling company I need like $12,000 to run show.
No, you get $12,000. Just call a little GTA, a little setup songs, aka something called start with the letter H. Someone call it. Prime example, it's a Heist of the Century. Vice and Rollins. No stop.
But yeah, so it's like $12,000, and that's from this. He was a wrestler, referee, promoter.
Damn.
He did all that shit. So he was just like
Snoop Dogg.
yeah, like he kind of knew like, but he was also like just the main things that really depend is obviously he's like you need to have like a physician on standby. You need to have, like, certain things on standby. He's like, he said then it's also the pay. Like, what are you going to pay the wrestlers? Like, and all this stuff like that. So my goal is to definitely, but yeah, I might go with GWC. Gladiator Wrestling Championship. So then it's not GCW. I still get to keep the G, I just gotta look and make sure nobody else is taking that shit so I can get that shit patented.
I mean, I want to say this podcast is gonna be out there, so it's like out here, it's gonna be like, patent, copyright.
Yeah, get it trademarked. And then, I don't know. But yeah, I would have you. If you'd want, I'd let you be a head writer, a producer, or whatever you want to do.
I'll think about it. This man has a gun pointed at my chest right now. Let me stop. He wanted me to say yes.
No, I mean, you don't gotta say yes or nothing. I'm just saying, like, if you, and it don't gotta be a constant. You don't gotta be a fucking constant. You gotta be there every single show, whatever. Like, you could be like just kind of like whenever I need your second opinion or something, or if you're watching the product and you're like, yo, I kind of have an idea for you. You just send it on through email or something, or through a Zoom call. We talk about it, whatever, and then boom. Because obviously having you work, like, that's not what you want to do with your life. So it's just like,
yeah, I want to be free. So I want to be free like Luffy. No, come on, the big three, the best.
I'm not doing that. Not on this podcast.
What you mean not on this podcast?
I'm not doing that.
No, Luffy wrestles. It's part of the podcast.
Does he wrestle?
Yeah. He does a little elbow here and then. Mostly with his fist.
How do you do an elbow with your fist?
Ask him.
But yeah, I don't know. It'll be cool. Monday Night Raw. Damn, we didn't even really talk about Monday Night Raw.
Do you saw Monday Night Raw?
Yeah. I looked at the highlights.
Alright. I'll let you go do the review.
So, it was pretty good. I definitely saw Roman Reigns beating the shit out of Cody and Seth, and yeah, Roman was beating the fuck out of that man Seth for no reason though. It was.
I mean, it was a reason.
There was a reason, but the way that, like, they Solo held Cody's arms and then Rock ripped the back of his shirt off and then just fucking whipped him. I was like, damn, like, this is crazy.
It's building up Cody.
Yeah. So that was interesting. Becky and Rhea going at it, their brawl. That was interesting. I definitely kind of like how that was done. Gunther attacking Sammy and the way he did it, that was awesome.
Again.
The way how he just dragged out
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable. Just had him there. Just lying unconscious. And then Gunther's just like, I live in reality, stop dreaming. And just picking him up and just continues fucking chopping him and shit.
So some are speculating this, where it's like, oh, like, Gunther's gonna squash Sammy. It's gonna talk about, like, oh, I need another, give me another opponent. I can fight anyone that's in the crowd. I can even fight a person in the crowd. To anyone. Again, them saying anyone. Why should be a part-timer or a Hall of Famer? I just realized if that is the case...
Well, it could have been Chad Gable.
Well, yeah.
Finally, to give fans what they want.
True, but imagine, like, Chad Gable's coming out, but a part-timer comes out and just, like, knocks him out. And fight Gunther and wins.
That would be crazy.
It'd be crazy, and you're just like...
John Cena's never won the Intercontinental title, right?
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. John Cena doesn't need to be Gunther. John Cena does not.
John Cena's never won an Intercontinental Championship, correct?
He does not need to be Gunther. He does not. He doesn't need it. Like how John Cena doesn't need another world champion win. He does.
He got beat Ric Flair.
technically that's true. Yeah, he technically could go for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's a world title. 17.
That would be crazy if Cody wins and you just hear John Cena. Fucking Cody's just like, no.
Pull a whole Rey Mysterio moment. No, sir. People want to say, because they said Big Show had like the shortest title run, because for the fact that he fought Mark Henry Mark Henry was champion, the World Heavyweight Champion at the time, and he fought Big Show, and it was a back and forth, boom, boom, and they both lay on the ground, and where Big Show won. Boom, Dan Bryan comes in the briefcase, pins him, and like 1, 2, 3, and like 45. I think it was like 45 seconds or something like that. Short amount of time. I was like, yeah, but it doesn't compare to like Rey Mysterio, because Rey Mysterio got that, and then next match, legit, a few minutes later, a few seconds later, John Cena. That was the shortest run. That was like not even like past that point, but I digress.
Technically, well, Cody lost the title. Kofi lost the title in the fastest.
To who?
Brock Lesnar.
Cody.
Kofi.
I heard Cody. I was like, what fucking title?
Kofi.
I was like, what title did Cody fought Brock for? Because I was like, I don't remember this. Because Cody was during the time was a mid card, and also, and like it was either IC or tag team. So I was like, Brock was not in a tag team title match ever. And I don't remember him being IC.
The Paul Heyman guys. Yo, well, he's also not an Intercontinental Champion. Who? Brock. Never's been.
Imagine fucking... If Brock Lesnar comes out, imagine Brock Lesnar just attacks Sammy just like, I'm your real opponent. Gunther's gonna be... he's gonna be tight, but he's gonna be like, you can't do that. We signed a contract on all that.
No, Gunther versus Brock would have been...
That would have been... I can imagine the chops. I could just imagine him right now on my chest. That should just... No, cause I can imagine the chop and I can imagine the suplex. That shit hurts. My body just is like in pain.
How much to like Gunther chop bare chested?
Bare chested too. That's crazy. 5,000. I'm saying 5.
5,000.
5,000. That's just one. That's just one. Each one. One after that, it piles up. He does 20.
And then you don't get paid your money.
I'd be tight. I'm gonna be like, we shook on it. There's proof. Boom, boom.
He's like, so you want another one?
If it gives me more money, yeah.
You're just in a corner, like fucking dead, just
twitching. Then see now you just see fucking Seth Rollins just fucking trying to curve stomps me.
Like you're just there in the corner. He just walks up. He's just like, one more for good measure. Just that man. Wow. His chops, red. Them shits be.
Now imagine this. It's a full circle. In which, alright, I'm gonna ask you this: how much money? 10 chop each from Gunther, Drew, and Sheamus.
No amount of money. Not doing that.
Yeah, it's 10 each. Like legit.
So 30 chops.
30 chops.
Now are they rapid chops? Like they're gonna like just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
they
7?
Could.
Or it's a
it's any tempo they want.
Any tempo they want. Okay. Yeah.
It's something I think about, because that's your chest is gonna be on fire at the end of the day.
I'm gonna need 50,000.
50,000?
Yeah.
For 30? I'm gonna say 70,000.
I mean,
Imagine it's like imagine the fast one are even more painful. Just boom, and you're just like, oh, hold up, and then boom, boom, boom. You're just like, oh, damn.
shit.
It's gonna hurt, cause they're hitting you legit, and you're like at your chest, not nowhere else. Just boom.
I mean, Shawn Michaels was able to bruise Undertaker's chest with the flare chops at WrestleMania 25. So imagine what they can do to you.
True, but at the same time, are we comparing Shawn Michaels chop to a Gunther chop?
But that's what I'm saying is that, think about it, if Shawn Michaels was able to bruise Undertaker's chest with how many chops he gave him and everything.
How many chops they gave him though?
I don't fucking remember. Most he gave him a lot of chops though.
I remember Gunther giving like someone like 2 chops and hit their chest was red off rip. I remember he left a handprint on someone.
So imagine him chopping as many times Shawn Michaels chopped Undertaker.
I can imagine.
Like, bro, you wouldn't be able to breathe right for the next 3 days.
I'm not going anywhere. Actually, I'm in the hospital because that's pain.
Your chest is caved the fuck in. That's what it is. That man just straight up just.
He's gonna come in and be like, "Hey, he gonna try to be, hey, buddy."
Pretend to be the doctor.
I'm gonna be like,
They're like, so how you feeling today? And then he just pulls down the mask and shows you it's him. And you're just like, no.
round 2.
Man, that moment when fucking Stone Cold pretended to be the doctor and was fucking punching Vince McMahon in his fucking broken foot, and then hit him with a fucking bedpan to the head and shit. That was funny as fuck.
I still remember Stone Cold attacking Booker T in the supermarket.
That shit was.
We need something more like that. I think LA Knight should have done that.
Well, he fought him like outside his house. So.
Yeah, but again, I feel like in the supermarket that would have been more fun. Again, cause that would have brought back.
Could you imagine just busting out of a fucking one of the freezer section doors?
Yes. Well, imagine like, AJ Styles like legit just shopping and is legit like grabbing the milk from the aisle and like just see LA
Knight hands it to him and he's not paying attention.
And he's like, "All right, thank you." And he's like, "You're welcome." And then pull AJ, boom, and like AJ's like, "Oh." And come back around. Like I said, you can see the vision of it.
Yeah.
And, like I mean, the whole gimmick of him like hiding as like one of the
people and all that.
Yeah, and like just like
that's
just a side eye and like the fake break and the fucking.
Remember when Enzo Amore dressed up and came to Survivor Series after being fired?
Yes.
I mean, was savage for that.
It was savage shit, but at the same time, it was like.
Why?
Like, if you're trying to get back in the good grace of the company, no, not the moment. You could just like, yeah, fans call like, oh yeah, da da da. They will understand it, but like, he's not even causing the commotion. He's legit just like watching the show and just doing his own thing. But now he wants to sit on the chair and just. And then security is taking over. I think Big Cass was there also. I'm trying to remember.
No, Big Cass got in pretty good shape.
He had crazy part is just Big Cass was legit like they're a good pairing for each other. Like Enzo didn't have like the wrestling talent, but he had great promo skills. Where like
Cass, well, Enzo could sell.
And I'm saying he could sell, but all the rest. But while you got Big Cass, like, he can't cut a promo for shit. But can at least do, like...
At least I'm the big dog in this fight.
Dumb as fuck. But.
He says, Seth, you realize size does matter.
Nah, because that was a savage moment. That really was a savage moment. Oh, yeah, because that was during the Universal Champion. That's when Kevin Owens won that shit. Damn.
Yeah, remember the...
It's been a while.
What was it called? The Festival of Friendship or some shit with Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho?
Probably, yeah.
Something like that. He said, "Oh, I got you." So he said, "It's a new list."
Why is there only my name on here?
That shit was... Remember when he said that if provoked, I am allowed to beat a McMahon senseless.
Yeah.
And he was like, again, that just instantly headbutted. I'm like,
headbutted Vince right there in that moment. Mind you, the wordplay. Stop wrong.
Any McMahon.
Does he knows he? Oh, fuck you, Stephanie. Yeah.
One of their kids.
That'd be wild. But again, anything happens in wrestling. But this will be the after WrestleMania 40. It's new stories, new storylines, or some storyline.
Are we in it?
I mean,
Did I say we can end?
I said we can end.
As the gun is pressing against your head. Did I say we can end? It's like, no. Yeah.
No, I call the shots around here because I'm the big dog.
You're wearing a wife beater.
Am I?
Yes.
Am I?
Yes.
I'm not. But anyways, this has been your boy Heavily. This has been TFN Network, and this is my co-host,
SPC Prophet.
the bitch boy himself. Let me stop. Well, we'll see you guys after WrestleMania 40. We do hope you guys have a great weekend, and just remember, finish the story. Our knowledge.
Facts.
Peace.